prameyasya, and this infinite self is anāśi, cannot be destroyed. Nasha is not possible, is ever the same. Aprameyasya, and you cannot even know what it is. Incomprehensible, because you can comprehend only with the mind and intellect. Mind and intellect can comprehend only things of the OAT, the objects. This is the very subject that gives the mind and intellect their abilities to function. How will you know it? It is a subject. Objects can be known through the mind and intellect and the body. But how will we know that which is enlivening the BMI? And we have to go beyond the BMI. Beyond the BMI, Swamiji, everybody tells me I can't understand. An illiterate Brahmin from the higher climes of the Himalayas visited me. And as we were talking, it is getting late in the evening, and therefore I went and put a switch on the light. The Pandit's mouth opened. Ha! Swamiji, are you a magician? Why? You went and tickled the wall, and the light came. No wick, no oil, no matches are necessary. Huh? How did the light come from? Oh, Panditji, don't worry, it is bijli, it is light, it is electricity. But though he is illiterate and common sense, he is very bright, he is thinking about it. And we continue talking. It became stuffy, and therefore I went and again switched it on. And the fan started whirling. Panditji got, there is a ghost in this house. And this Swamiji is a magician. He started looking at the fan. He said, Panditji, that is electricity. Are you pulling my leg? You said that the light is electricity, and now you say that the fan is moving is electricity. Then the news time came, so I switched on the radio. The box talking? Electricity. He can't understand. The fellow is after me for the last 3 days. Swamiji, what is electricity? Electricity is the power that expresses as light in the bulb. Power? Kaisa power? What kind of power? Where is the power? How is the power? When is the power? Well, where did it come from? Where did it go? We Pandit is lost. My peace of mind is lost because the Pandit's anxiety to know. Ultimately, in utter despair, I said, Panditji, this electricity, bijli, is behind the bulb. It is not in the bulb, but it is out of the bulb. It is other than the bulb. He started smiling at me. When, Swamiji, I am not such a fool. You can't pull my leg. Just because I am not educated, you are thinking, behind the bulb, what is there? It is not the bulb. Is it the bulb that is burning? No, the bulb is not burning. Bulb is by itself has no light at all. It is only when electricity passes through electricity. What is electricity? Behind what? Panditji will not leave me. So for my peace of mind, I said, Panditji, do you really want to know what is electricity? Yes. Pull the chair, get on the chair, remove the bulb. He removed the bulb. And he looked very carefully. That is why I said, you have been pulling my leg all the time. Swamiji, after wearing this sacred cloth, never tell lies like that. Our Shastra, you understand? So I say that, look, that is where electricity is. And he looks at it left and right, from the right side, left side, from bottom, from up. He says, no, there is nothing there. You are right. There is nothing there. And that nothing is the highest electricity. What is electricity? If you want to know electricity, yes, you have to do electricity yoga. Yuju, yoga meaning yuju, to join, to contact. There is electricity. But if you want to experience it, you will have to contact it. Well, how do you do electricity yoga? I will do it. He is anxious to know. So then I have to tell him that, please fold all your fingers except the index finger. Now insert the index finger where the bulb was. Isn't it? What else is there? The Panditji in his anxiety said, okay, then will I know electricity? You will know electricity. Swamiji, just now tell me one more doubt. Yes. How long should I keep it there? It is your choice. Panditji, you may keep it there till evening, it doesn't matter. But 1/500th of a second is sufficient. The Panditji puts the hand inside. Next moment he shot out and jumped about and running around the room. Ha, 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 ha. And now his face is red. There is perspiration on his forehead. Definitely I know that he had a personal experience. My knowledge of electricity is only from books. I had never direct experience. Here is a man who has experienced it. So I surrendered to him and said, Panditji, please tell me what is electricity. Isn't it? Now how can the Pandit explain to me electricity? He is trying his level best. Any amount of his explanation, I will say that is all bluff. Panditji, you are now bluffing me. You see, it came through me. It is doom, it came to me. It was shocking. It was terrible. It is a... He pants to express it. Whatever he may explain, I will never get an experience of what electricity is, isn't it? At the end of it, the Panditji looks into my eyes. Swamiji, are you sure that you want to know it? So by that time my inquisitiveness have increased. I don't want anything in the world except the knowledge that he has got it. And I want to share that knowledge. Swamiji, if you want to know it, you also do electricity yoga. There is no other way. It is subjectively to be known. It cannot be shared with anybody. So encouraged by his look, excited by my own intellectual need and demand to know it, I also get on the chair, put on my finger as before, and I also jump out. I also run round the room. From that, Panditji understood, oh, now Swamiji also has got a personal experience. And then when we are quietened, he looks into my eyes and asks, got it? And I say, Now in utter silence, we communicate each other. I cannot explain to him, he cannot explain to me, but both of us had the experience in the same way. The sense organs, the mind and intellect are our equipments of experience. All of them are inert matter. They are at this moment dynamic. That which lends it dynamism is the life, the consciousness, the divine. Bulb by itself has no light. When it is enlivened by electricity, there is light. You are an intelligent entity, efficient and competent to face the world in science or art or literature, whatever it is, all because you are alive. The saint and the sinner can live his life only when he is alive. Dead sinner is as useless as a dead saint. Think. This enlivening is. So that Avinashi, permanent, eternal, immutable God, the reality that enlivens matter, is to be understood as something other than matter. When you say other than matter, it doesn't mean that we must go beyond the Einsteinian world of time. Once you are beyond the BMI, you are beyond the time. And that timeless, therefore permanent, changeless, immutable, eternal. These are the words used for God in every scripture by all the prophets. That changeless, immutable, eternal reality, Avinashi tad antavanta made, that is anāśino. No nasha, no destruction can take place to it, because it is not within the realm of time. Aprameyasya, you cannot know him with your equipments. The electric bulb, however powerful, cannot illumine the electricity behind. See? The intellect has got intelligence only when consciousness is in it. You are alive. With that intelligence you can know everything that is happening in the OET, in the world outside. But the intellect itself cannot know that great truth. Aprameyasya, there is no prameya, no knowledge possible of this with our present equipment.